Welcome back, everybody. This is Jay Chitkwn coming back with a video that I find very, very disturbing. Disturbing to me personally as well. And as you can see, as the truth community, we all know what the Illuminati pyramid hand gesture represents. It's letting people know that you're down with Satan, that you are a Freemason or you're in the Illuminati. For example, you see Donald Trump holding up the pyramid. He does it all day on the news. And right next to him is a demonic priest throwing up the pyramid. So that's a devil worshiper. Rockefeller's to the left, he's throwing up the pyramid, or they also call it the rock. And that's why Jay-Z's throwing up what they call the rock, but it's actually the pyramid. And he has this one-eye symbolism in between his hands there. As you can see, everybody on here is throwing up the pyramid. So I'm bringing this up because when you are throwing up the pyramid, you associate yourself with that entity. Just like if you were a Blood or a Crip or a gangster disciple gang member, you walking around doing those hand gestures, people are going to say, hey, that's a Blood, and they may even shoot you if you identify yourself as something you're not. So you don't want to do these symbolisms. Well, very disturbing to me is that I see this pyramid hand gesture being displayed quite often by elders on the jw.org website, Jehovah's Witnesses, as it's abbreviated. JW means Jehovah's Witnesses. So let's get right to it, and I'll show you some video clips proving what I'm saying. All right, first one up. Let's click the video. And if you notice, they'll do it generally in the beginning.
Glass. The theme is, stop being molded by this system of things. In describing godly wisdom, the ancient man Job recognized it as priceless. At Job 28:17, he said, gold and glass cannot be compared to it.
Pyramid.
Glass.
He's holding the pyramid.
Has been around for centuries, even back in Job's day.
Pyramid again.
However, what revolutionized glass production
Keep watching.
was the invention of glass blowing. By blowing through a hollow tube,
and the pyramid coming up right here.
quickly mold superheated molded glass into a specific shape.
Pyramid.
Satan's system.
So you may be thinking, oh, these are just innocent hand gestures. Okay, let's go to another one. If you notice on their stage, they have the brick and the columns. I'll bring that out.
We welcome all of you to the December program of JW Broadcasting.
He's holding the pyramid in the beginning. This brother that I'm showing, he does it quite often, if not all the time. And he generally does it in the beginning of the videos.
This month, we have something different to share with you. The governing body has decided that Gilead graduation
Pyramid.
and the spiritual portion of the annual meeting programs will be featured as monthly JW Broadcasting programs each year.
Pyramid.
At this time, you'll be able to watch the first part of the graduation of the 143rd class of Gilead.
Pyramid.
You'll enjoy listening to the
Pyramid after pyramid after pyramid. And if you notice, the JW forms a pyramid itself in the middle. Oh, Jason, Jay Chitkwn, you are tripping. No. You'll notice on the videos that they move the camera so that it portrays a pyramid. Also, the brick and the columns are also masonry symbolism that they have on the stage there. Let's go to the next one.
Welcome to JW Broadcasting.
See the W?
We look to fortify our desire for spiritual
as he threw up the pyramid. That W, if you look in the middle, is a pyramid, and there's the brick and there's the column, all masonry. But let's go back and look at it again. He will throw up the pyramid for you.
Welcome to JW Broadcasting. This month we look to fortify our desire for spiritual food from Jehovah. Here are the highlights of what's ahead.
Pyramid.
What tools do
And he throws it up quite often during the video. And that's another one here. So I'm showing you all these different ones so you can see that this is a pattern. This is not something that is accidentally being done. They're doing it at the beginning of each video. Let's go to the next one.
Welcome to this special news update. In September 2017, Hurricanes Irma and Maria devastated much.
Look, he's getting his hands ready.
And our brothers were affected as well. How is the relief work progressing? Well, recently, Brother Mark Sanderson went with Brother Garrett Burrow, a helper to the service committee,
Pyramid.
to visit some of the affected territories
Okay.
under the United States, France, and Barbados branch. We're sure.
So you can see, people, that this is not something that I'm fabricating. I'm only showing you what I see. And if not corrected, people that are being introduced to Jehovah's Witness or the truth are going to be, they're going to have doubts if they see brothers throwing up Illuminati symbolism. I mean, they would need to do an emergency meeting globally around the world, advising their representatives, their elders, the governing bodies even doing it, throwing up these hand signs that I've seen in their speeches. They will have to let them know to immediately stop doing that, because you're associating yourself as a Freemasonry, Illuminati. Okay? There may be people say, well, let the Most High Jehovah, Yahweh, let him handle it in his due time. Because we know in Jerusalem, which was his organization on earth back in the days before Jesus, they developed apostasy, and Jehovah had to destroy his own city. But I say that this needs to be taken care of immediately, because it's stumbling people away from learning about Jehovah. So you can't say wait on Jehovah. If there was someone that was doing a wrongdoing, committing adultery, they'll disfellowship them quick. The same thing applies. They're not exempt. The elders or the governing body is not exempt from being checked if they're practicing something that's demonic. We can't sit at the table of the Most High and Satan at the same table. So the scripture tells us to be awake and also to separate ourselves. So I'm going to do another part 2 video of this disturbing trend that I see, as I'm going to leave you with some scriptures here. Have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. So we must separate ourselves from the world. We must not do the things that they do. So I'm very touched and disturbed by this. I could tell you guys is not to, if you are one of Jehovah's Witnesses, don't leave the organization. Ask questions that the elders must investigate that. I believe this is the truth, but we are living in Satan's world. So Satan is going to try to infiltrate even Jehovah's organization. Okay? You think he ain't going to give it a try? And it is possible, as we knew about Jerusalem. So don't leave the faith, but to question it and pray, most importantly, to the Most High for an answer. Jay Chitkwn with this deep concern. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Look forward to part 2, as I'm going to continue to pray as well.